Broken record. What's up, ladies? Thank you so much for tuning into the Lipstick Goblin Station. I am so excited to have you guys here, as well as my two special guests, which just so happen to be my sisters, Georgia and Jennifer. Yes, we're honored to have you guys here. So I was talking with my sisters and I said, what do you want to talk about? And the little one right here, big one, little big one, said, let's talk about how Bleeps ain't S, okay? Y'all fill it in. How y'all fill it in how y'all choose. And I thought to myself, dang, already? You're only 18, you got a whole bunch more years of N's not being S, okay?
I've already experienced a lot, so I'm not ready for whatever
she thinks she's experienced a lot. And then we had this one over here. She was like, I don't have them issues. Not me.
You know, you gotta play them before they play you. You know.
Hey, that's me. So we want to hear we're gonna let her start off with what she thinks is going on. Let's see what you got to say, George.
I just think that some dudes are born naturally not being S word, because it's just like I'm a good person and you know I got a lot to offer, and it's just like they still try to cook me like I'm a ham, or that's slang talk for I don't know. It's just they try to play me. They try to play me to the left, and it's just like for what? Like, you're not gonna get no better than this. So it's just like, what are you doing? So
definitely should have that mentality for sure. I think it comes, like I've said it before on my YouTube channel. Young people in Georgia's like no blow to you, but young people, they're not really looking for long-term relationships, especially dudes. Dudes at your age, I would say low grade 20s, mid-grade 20s still too. They are just looking to have fun, and maybe they'll jump into a relationship, but you better believe that a lot of times they're not really going to be all the way in like the woman wants them to be. That's just how it is. But I think that that's pretty cool, because at the same time, even though dudes are doing that, I believe women should do the same thing. Have fun, explore, get to know who you are, get to know what you want in a mate, so that way when you're in a relationship, you already know you're ready and you know exactly what you want.
Yeah, and that's the tricky part about it, because it's that double standard that comes in, where it's like when a guy is, you know, having fun and like living his life, it's cool, but like when a girl does it, it's like, oh yeah, she a little thought or something like that. It's like downplay when a female is doing it, rather than when a guy is doing it, he's like being praised for, you know, it's called having fun instead of, you know, being a little slower.
Yeah, and I think for like with me, when I think about being with somebody, I don't want to be with them for a little bit. Like, I don't want to get together to be like, we're gonna break up in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like Jess said, I think I look more for like long-term-ish type relationships. And I think, like, based off of what both of them said, I think it's just about communicating on both ends, like what y'all want in the beginning. Because like you'll get some girls who want to be with some dude for a long time, and then you got the dude who just want to play him, and you just be like, y'all, if y'all discuss like, well, I'm not really looking for nothing long term, then y'all can knock out them issues. But just how like Emma's ain't S word. It's some girls that ain't S word either. And it's
okay,
just like,
let's not knock that one. Let's not forget that one.
So it's
but
like
it be the dude fault.
Yeah. Still. And like
the girl be
I can't say that because only because when I was younger, now I'm throwing myself out there. When I was younger, I knew, okay, so I had my first boyfriend, and some girl told him I was cheating on him for whatever reason, so he cheated on me with her and whatever. From there, I just went into dirty dog mode, and I don't know, I just wanted to have fun, and it wasn't necessarily, I can't say it was all his fault. It was just like, I had realized like, you wasted your whole like 2 years of your life trying to be faithful to somebody, and you're a child yourself. So go have fun. So the next relationship I got in, it was really just a rebound, you know, and it was just fun. And then when I was done, it was just like whatever. But back to what you had said about it being a double standard. Just because you having fun don't mean you gotta sleep around.
Yeah.
Just because you having fun don't mean everybody gotta know your business.
Right.
Because I know when I was younger and I was dating, mom, for example, would be like, it's not okay to have all of these different dudes pulling up to the house, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not sleeping with them, so it's quite okay.
Yeah,
Who am I trying to make this look good to? My neighbors? I don't care what they think.
Yeah.
So I think it's a safe way of having fun and to keep your appearance together. As long as you don't seem like you out here doing, you know, things you don't have no business doing,
Right.
you're good to go.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to say something. Okay, so y'all know me. Listen. So y'all know me. Like when I was little, it was just like, oh my gosh, The Notebook, loving basketball.
I just love.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Yeah.
Crying over every movie.
Crying on every movie, everything like that. So it's like I used to be that person, and you know, a little part of me still is, but it's just like I've experienced a lot in
She a
18
dog
years.
now. She a dog
18
now.
years. Because like, okay, so I was like that at first, and then I started talking to a dude or whatever, and then I just give him my all, like, you know, and then he'll try to like dog me or whatever, and it's like, okay, well, you know, everybody's not perfect. Then I go on to the next one, did the same thing, go on to the next one, go on to the next one, same thing. And so after a while, it's just like, it's either play or get played out here, because I'm about to just play the game crazy like they are. And so it kind of changed. I wouldn't say it changed me, but at the same time it kind of did, because while I still have that little piece of, you know, a hopeless romantic, it's like I know the game now. And having older siblings like Jessica and my brother Rudy, it's like I know the game. So it's like when these dudes try to spit game or run game on me, it's like I already know, like you can't play a player, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Once you get hit to the game, that's for sure. You definitely gotta play it accordingly. Like I've said before, dating my husband, when I met my husband, well, we've known each other since we were kids, shall I say, when we first decided to date.
Sorry.
I kept it honest, I kept it real with him, and I was like, you know, I'm not looking for a relationship. I want to have fun, but at the same time, you're not gonna have me looking bad out here, because he was the type of man who wanted to holler at everybody on our block. Everybody on our block. So 2 doors down, I mean, he was kicking it with girls 2 doors down. So I told him, like, you know, yes, we not gonna be in a relationship, but you also not gonna have me out here looking bad. So the girls on this block, they got to go. So
I know that.
yes. So yeah, I mean, just keep it fun and be honest. Like literally, be honest. Because I mean, I kicked it with other people, and I just was honest. Like, I'm not looking for a relationship. I just want to have fun, and it's nothing wrong with that.
I've said that before, and it's just like, it's weird because like when the guy says it's like a girl has to be okay with it, but it's like when a girl says it's like, what is wrong with you? It's like, but it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Then they try to get me with, oh, I'll change your mind on that.
Yeah, like, I'm different.
Yeah, right. But in my mind, I'm always thinking,
Right.
I heard that before too, bro.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's different. Okay? You ain't never met somebody like me. But G, you tell us about your dating, you know, what you expect and what you...
Well, like for me, like we were talking earlier, it's like with me with just people in general, I just kind of observe people for like what their perspective is to see like, are they gonna try to play me? Like, are they really want to be my friend, or like what they want? So it's like, even outside of like intimate relationships, just like friendships and stuff too, like I just try to figure out everybody's intent and stuff. And I'm the type of person, like I think George said it, that I'm gonna play you before I let you play me. You know, I'm always trying to be like 3 steps ahead of you, like so I don't feel like I'm getting hurt or something like that.
Intellectual.
Stop. But like as far as what I look for, it's just like we used to do this when we were younger, like they gotta be athletic, they gotta be a Christian, they gotta do all this stuff. But I just think like if you somebody I could be comfortable around and that I could be myself around, like I don't want to be with somebody who I gotta act like this, or I gotta wear dress like this. You know, if I can be my complete self in front of them, that's definitely somebody that I want to be with.
And Jenny, like for you, one thing I noticed about you is like, when it came to dudes, you never like, I don't think you ever got like played, you know, when it comes to stuff like that. But it's just like, it's little stuff. Like you have a very low tolerance for stupidity and just being irritated. So it's like, he can do one little thing and you're just like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. I'm on to the next.
But the thing
Next
is,
thing you know, that you up like, what's wrong with your sister? Why you messing with me?
Like, what's wrong with Jen?
But the thing with that is, it's never just that one thing. It's always little stuff that I notice, and it's just like, if I feel like I'm not going to deal with that later, I'm gonna just cut it right then. Like, why let it go longer than it needs to?
That's really smart. And most young people don't even think like that. And not even young people. A lot of adult women don't think like that as well.
That's true.
We'll get into relationships and we'll see things that just really we don't rock with, but we'll try to mask it or try to, oh, we can change him. No, the way that what he's showing you is who he is, you know, and you got to keep that in mind. Ain't no changing somebody that's grown. They change on their own when they're ready.
And then something else to go along with that is, I think a lot of girls and a lot of women, they always feel the need to have to do all the work. Like, if they get in a relationship, they like, I gotta change or I gotta do this, while the guy is just chilling, being a dog or being whatever he is. And it's like, if you can't be comfortable around him, if you gotta change and they not even thinking about changing, that maybe that's not the right person.
And real stuff is a two-way street. It's give and take on both ends. So while the woman is, oh, I gotta change this and I gotta be this, the dude should be doing that exact same thing. And it's nothing wrong with feeling like you have to change certain things or grow and things like that. Actually, growth is good, but just make sure that it's on both, you know, both sides of things.
And like Jen, I think where we like are different is like when it comes to stuff like that, when somebody does something that you don't like, you like cut them off. But like with me, I just tell them straight up, like, I don't like that. Like, just stop doing that. And so I don't know. I feel like either way could work. I feel like your way is more effective though, because even though you tell them that I don't like this, they'll keep doing it. So it just. I don't know.
And I mean, I kind of like your way better too, saying like, I don't like that. I think it's important to communicate that. But just like with me, like whenever I cut them off, they always still hit me up. So it's just like, I don't really have to be like,
Exactly. You so different.
I guess both ways work.
Your lipstick is cute, by the way.
Thanks, boo. That's why they call me the lipstick guy.
Oh my god, you're so irritating.
But y'all are both better than I was when I was younger, because I could be kicking it with a dude and I can full on know this ain't going nowhere, but we was gonna keep it.
But I think we owe that a lot to you though. We owe a lot of that to you.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah. Because we like, y'all didn't have nobody to learn from. Like, like we got to watch y'all.
Yeah, we saw y'all go through it, so we knew like what way we could take with that.
Well, I'm happy that y'all seem to have it, have a clear understanding of what you want and what you don't want, and y'all seem to have your heads on straight when it comes to dating. I think that's super important, because young girls start dating and don't even have a clue what it is to date. Even if I was the example, I hope that I was the best example. And my brother, oh my God, if you know my brother. But I think that's super dope. I don't know, for me, like Jen said, well, like George said, communication and speaking up, I don't like that. And Jen, I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna cut it off early if I don't like something, or I'm feeling like what you doing just isn't for me. I'm gonna just leave you alone. It's no use in wasting both of our time. I think that was very useful information. I am so excited to have them on here. They are such amazing girls. Georgia will be going to U of M starting here in the next